Today I'm joined by Charlotte Wasilic, a member of Chatsworth Farm, and she is here today to talk about Alberta Open Farm Days, which Chatsworth Farms is going to be a part of. And so thank you so much for joining me today, Charlotte.
Thanks very much for having me on again, Thomas. I always appreciate it.
And for those who are unaware, what is Alberta Open Farm Days?
So Alberta Open Farm Days has been around in the province of Alberta for now over a decade. And this is our farm's 5th year participating. And the whole idea of the event is to invite those, whether they're our neighbors who live just down the road or anyone who lives in the city 2 hours away from the farm, to come out to the farm and discover what we as farmers do. And each farm or agritourism or ag business operation will have different things that they hope to share and offer to all of their visitors. So for our farm, we do a lot of guided tours. That's what we started out with, and they've become a fan favorite. And then throughout the years, we've added new elements and activities. And this year we're adding cooking demonstrations. We have some wagon rides going on. We've got some new interactive and hands-on activities, but some of those mainstays that people have really loved over the years, including our barbecue, our artisan farmers market, garden tours, those are all coming back. So each farm will have something different to share, but that's what we've got going on at our farm this year.
And what are some of the animals and things that people will see if they come to Chatsworth Farms for Alberta Open Farm Days?
We're a family farm and we're a mixed farm. So we've got animals from cattle, sheep, ducks, geese, chickens, and turkeys. We've also started raising pigs. And then we've also got our dogs. Of course, we've got the horses. So those are the animals that people will be able to get up close and personal with, learn about their life cycle, some of the breed history of a lot of those specific animals, and then what their role and their purpose is on our farm. So one of the things I always like to say for those tours is our farm isn't a petting zoo. We're a working farm. All of our animals have a very important role, and giving people the knowledge and answering their questions about maybe how many piglets a sow can have or what the gestation length is of a cow. So those are all of the different things that we touch on or answer questions about so that people can get more information about what goes on a farm and what we as farmers do.
And Charlotte, could you tell us a little bit more about the artisan farmers market that you guys are going to be hosting?
Our market has been growing. We started out in our very first open farm days. It was just us and a couple others. And now we're over 25 artisan vendors. And these vendors, I think if you're to come to a market, you won't get all of these vendors all together at once. You can only find them in one spot at our farm. And we have vendors, yes, from Lloydminster, from Wainwright, Vermilion, Edmonton, all over the province. So they're going to be coming out, and you can find everything from leatherworks, copper jewelry. We're going to have some breweries. The list goes on and on. We're also having a few food vendors coming out from Lloydminster. We've got ice cream and bubble tea. We're really excited to incorporate those. So we're looking forward to having a really beautiful day, and there's really something for everyone. And the market is going to be so incredible this year. I'm so happy with all of the vendors who are going to be attending.
And finally, Charlotte, when is Alberta Open Farm Days? And if people would like to get some more information about your guys' farm, as well as Alberta Open Farm Days in general, where can they go to find that?
We're hosting on Saturday, August 17th from 11 until 5. It's out at our farm, and to find all of the details, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, on X, and you can also go to our website, chatsworthfarm.ca, and that'll have all of our information, the schedule, the list of those market vendors, everything you need to know. And then for overall Alberta Open Farm Days, visit their website and you can find an interactive map of where all the farms are participating. Also in Vermilion, we've got the Old School Cheesery hosting, and this is their first time hosting their own. Usually they're part of ours with the market, but they're opening up their beautiful cheesery for people to be able to tour. So come out to the Vermilion area, stop at our farm first and then go to the cheesery, or vice versa, and you'll have a fantastic time. And one of the things that we always recommend when you come out to our farm, read the FAQs. We've got a lot of good information, because one thing that you'll notice, we love animals, but we don't allow people to bring their pets for the safety of our animals. So just take a look at some of those details, and then we'd love to have you out. We do have registration open. So just like going to a festival, you can purchase your tickets in advance. Admission is free, but it's just to give us a really good head count so that we can be prepared for our barbecue and parking and things.
Thank you so much for all the information today, Charlotte, and we look forward to another great Alberta Open Farm Days.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Thomas.